Hi, welcome to Charismindful. I'm Dr. Amy Miltich.
I'm Matthew Hill.
So, COVID,
COVID,
shelter in place, stay at home, all of the things.
all of the things. We are living in one of the most, arguably the most uncertain times in the United States of America's history.
For sure. So, of course, my profession, I worry about people's emotional health in this time. And I think, what we're going through in this stay at home can be really stressful for people. And I'm not even sure everyone realizes the stress that they're under or the potential.
No, people without their jobs do, and other people may not.
Maybe. And I think that as we continue down this path, we don't know how things are going to shake out. We're hoping that things change quickly. Some people think things will get worse before they get better. I mean, we just don't know. As a mental health professional, we don't have any experts in this area. We don't have a lot of data on pandemics, but, we have information on trauma. And I think when I look at this picture and the stressors that people are going to be under, it really can set the stage for trauma. So I'm trying to keep the video short because we've got so much to cover. I want to go over, those preconditions for trauma. And, one of the big experts in the trauma field is Dr. Bessel van der Kolk. So he wrote a big book, and, I don't want to get into all of that, but he talked about some preconditions for trauma that I think, when I look at what we're up against, really this framework kind of fits what we're all dealing with. Right on. So I want to go over those, kind of quickly. You're going to be super sweet and scribe them for us.
Go.
The first precondition is a lack of predictability. So lack of predictability in our schedule, lack of predictability in life as we know it, lack of predictability in the day, et cetera, et cetera. Any kind of lack of predictability is a precondition for trauma. The second is immobility. So the inability to be mobile. So this, stay at home, shelter in place. I don't know what else we're calling it. Looks different. Seems to be across the country.
Yeah.
Right. When somebody takes away your mobility, it's very difficult, and it could set the stage for trauma. The third one is a loss of connection. So when you lose your connection to people, losing your job, not being able to see your friends on a regular basis, anything that cuts you off from other people. We are human beings, and human beings need connection.
Yes.
So to shut you off from everybody else really, sets the stage for potential trauma. The fourth one is numbing or spacing out. So when you begin to not look at life on a daily basis, or what you're dealing with on an everyday basis stresses you out so much that you begin to numb yourself out or try to space out with whatever things those are, whether they're avoidance or substances, alcohol, right, drugs, whatever it is, sets the stage for trauma.
Okay.
Fifth one is a loss of sense of time, like time and space. So, many people I've spoken with over the last week, what day is it? What time is it? We're because of this stay in place, maybe not work from home, we're just really losing our sense of time.
Every day is Groundhog Day. Every
day is Groundhog Day, for sure. The sixth one is loss of safety. So could be physical safety. You and I have talked about domestic abuse on the rise, for sure. But it could be you just don't feel safe. You don't feel safe going to the grocery store to pick up supplies because there's a virus out there that you may come into contact with.
Some people were wearing masks, some aren't.
Some are wearing masks, some are not. Right. I mean, things are all over the board right now. But feeling unsafe and losing that sense of safety sets the stage for potential trauma. And the last one is a loss of purpose. So when you feel like you don't have purpose to your life anymore on a daily basis, or that purpose is taken away from you, maybe what you do on a regular basis or what you've done on a regular basis isn't possible anymore, that also sets the stage for potential trauma. So I've gone over those very quickly, but if you are feeling any of those conditions, or you can relate to that, and you're like, oh, I've done that, or wow, I see how that's setting in, you're really kind of setting the stage for a potential trauma that will hang with you far longer than this pandemic will. So the next set of videos, we're going to be talking about what we can do to kind of insulate or inoculate yourself against those 7 conditions. So hopefully you'll tune in and you'll find something good from it.
Yeah.
All right, be safe.
Take care.